nice and fun to go ride on a train. What?
Attention passengers, I'm afraid our train has gotten itself into an accident, so our trip will be delayed for a little bit longer.
Well, that's just great.
So please do not fret, we have something special for you to pass the time. Under your seat you will find a VHS. Place the tape inside the player and it will activate the TV. Enjoy!
Must be a Blockbuster discount. Ah, my eyes. Where am I? Can't I just go through one simple train trip and go to the store and buy a donut holder? Huh? Hey, I know that. In the year 2010, regular show writer and storyboard artist Owen Dennis came up with a show called Infinity Train. When he was a teenager, he loved to play video games and even create some of his own, specifically point-and-click adventure games and mods for titles. But the primarily influence came from the graphic puzzle adventure game Myst, where a player has to travel multiple worlds and solve puzzles. His other influence came from other popular fantasy and science fiction films and shows like The Matrix, The Neverending Story, Doctor Who, Star Trek Voyager, and more. When the pilot episode of Infinity Train was released on November 1st, 2016 on the Cartoon Network app and video on demand, it became an unbelievable success. The short received 1 million views on its first available month and to this day has earned 4.7 million views, making it the most viewed pilot on the channel. The Infinity Train pilot became such a popular cartoon, people demanded Cartoon Network to greenlight the series, even making a petition that gained 57,000 signatures. Fast forwarding to August 5th, 2019, the show finally aired on the network as a 10-episode, 5-night special event. Well, it's 1,000 times better than how the Super Bowl treated SpongeBob, and seeing how I'm gonna be stuck here for a while, and I'm on TV for everyone to see, or just my body still stuck in a coma. Welcome to another episode of the Wonder Reviews. It's time to ride the rails into the unknown. This is Infinity Train. The series is about a gamer girl named Tulip, boards a mysterious train filled with unusual carts and have a mysterious glowing number on her hand. Along the way, she will be joined by a robot named One-One and a dog named Atticus. But now Tulip is on a quest to get off the train and return home. It's a bit like Over the Garden Wall or Alice in Wonderland, where a character from the real world enters a mysterious place filled with oddities and nonsense. For a show called Infinity Train, it features a lot of unlimited cards with unique looks and functions. When it comes to the cards we primarily focus on, that's where things start to become mysterious and raises a lot of questions. With each card Tulip goes to in their respectable episodes, she goes through an emotional connection with herself and her family since she's having a dilemma that her parents are divorced. That conflict alone also helps with the show's message of what it's trying to tell, and that is adapting to changes. It allows the series to go in depth with it and make Tulip a well-developed character, where she has to accept this new change about her parents and she can't just wipe it away and fix it. It's only saying that's life. They're trying to find what's best for them to push forward with a couple adjustments. The only tiny nitpick I have with the episode is that seeing how there are only 10 episodes in this mini-series, and the show is called Infinity Train, we didn't see an infinitive amount of train cars in the train. But again, that's just a small nitpick. I just like to see other parts of the train, that's all. But let me tell you what I really think about the characters. While I already mentioned why Tulip is a memorable character, her friends and foes are also notable. First, there's One-One, a robot that can split into two where one is happy and cheerful, and the other is sad and depressed. He actually plays an important role in the series, specifically on his goal to find his mom, and he does supply some quirky and funny jokes. Then you have Atticus, who's the king of Corginia that joins Tulip on her journey as her loyal friend, and he does bring in some cute and funny moments when it comes to his dog habits. But during their journey, they encounter peculiar antagonists, including the cat that is usually crafty and manipulative, and the steward, who is actually the creepiest character of the series. She looks like a mix between No-Face from Spirited Away and the other mother from Coraline, where she has robotic tentacles and laser guns popping out of her eyes. There are other characters in the card that appear only in one episode, but they are still likable and they do advance the plot. And one character actually connects this entire train adventure, which I can't say because major spoilers. As you can tell, no matter if their roles are big or small, the characters will be remembered for years to come. But they're not the only thing that everyone's going to remember from Infinity Train. Another thing that everyone's going to remember is the animation. This is possibly the most incredible looking animation I've seen on Cartoon Network in a very long time. All the human characters look and move natural, and the others like the animals, robots, and the rest look amazing. You have characters like the Randalls, Corgis, Turtles, and more giving an Adventure Time look to them, while some like the Monster Bugs and the Steward gives the show a dark and disturbing tone. No matter which car Tulip goes into, each of them are really nice to look at and share the same creativity as the inhabitants in their worlds. Some like the Crystal and Chrome car emphasize on the 3D and reflection aspect with some cool imagery, and others like the Corgi car and the Turtles car is like entering a new civilized world. Even some of the other cars that appear less on screen have their memorable moments, like a giant pinball room, a stock market chart, and some of the obscure ones like a room full of ducks. But that doesn't mean the backgrounds outside the train are dull. You have the railway background where everything feels dead with no life at all, while Tulip's Home is a nicely laid out neighborhood with some watercolor settings and atmosphere. So yeah, I can definitely see why video games became such a major influence for Owen Dennis to make this miniseries, because it does feel like you're actually playing a video game. It's not a miniseries. Who said that? I'm your inner voice, you dummy. Don't you remember? They renewed the show for a second season! Oh yeah, which reminds me. Infinity Train is an exciting series and one of the best Cartoon Network shows of all time. The writing is astounding, the episodes are amazing, the characters are memorable, the animation is unbelievable, and the message about adapting to changes is powerful. This is definitely a must-watch for everyone. I also recommend those who like some darker shows similar to Stranger Things. This was definitely the ride of my life, and that's why I'm giving the first season an A and the Diploma of Destiny. Now what's going on? Oh, I'm back.
Alright everyone, we still haven't fixed our ride yet, so we'll have to send him and his coaches back to the sheds for repair. But don't worry, Emily is coming to take you home while we call Harvey to carry our train.
What kind of train is this?
Maybe racing Burry down from Maximum Mountain wasn't such a fun idea.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe me for a new review and other project every week. I'll see you soon.